Welcome everybody to another Build Fly Go video. We decided this past weekend to visit some family just northwest of Minneapolis, just outside the Bravo airspace in Minneapolis. And it was Saturday afternoon, just spend the night and come back on Sunday. This is usually about a 5-hour drive, I want to say, including traffic going through Minneapolis and all that craziness. If we fly there, I'm gonna say it's an hour and 20 to an hour and a half on a usual day. We had about a 25 knot headwind in this case, so it was close to 2 hours for the trip. So definitely longer than usual, but still significantly faster. In the beginning there, you saw us packing the back of the plane. There's plenty of room back there for stuff. I think it'll take, if I remember right, it's either 80 or 100 pounds. I've got a placard back there that tells me, but it's tons of space. So I don't know that I've ever managed to fit 100 pounds of stuff there. Mostly because 100 pounds of like clothes is a lot of clothes, right? Like, so that's not really been an issue. It was reasonably overcast. I believe we were flying at 4,500 on the way there, and lower when we got to the Bravo. We sort of skirted underneath the Bravo through the Flying Cloud airspace and then out to Buffalo. The folks at Buffalo have reasonably priced fuel. I want to say we paid $4.79 a gallon. So we usually make sure to top off while we're there, because they're always really nice to us, and they offered us a hangar, I think, the last time we were there. So we definitely give them our fuel business when we can. And it is more expensive, but it's about $1 more than Monroe, but it's worth showing them we're thankful. On the way there, because of the headwinds, we decided to stop and get some fuel along the way, just so it wasn't quite so tight. So we got 5 gallons at Redwing Airport, which is right on the border, right on the Mississippi River, right on the border between Minnesota and Wisconsin. So that's our first stop. And as usual, the top camera there, the tail cam, if you will, battery died. I really need to work on getting power up there and sort that out, but the battery died, of course. So you only get the first chunk of the flight with the tail cam. The rest of it is the back of our heads. You'll notice the yellow warning light comes on once or twice. That's because I'm running one of the tanks fairly low before running the other one. There's still plenty of fuel. There's still the yellow light comes on when there's 4 gallons of fuel in the plane, which in this airplane is a half hour of flight, and that's only one of the tanks, right? So if the other tank has more than that, that's more than an hour. So we're definitely plenty of fuel, but I just wanted to add 5 gallons just in case we got there and the wind was nasty and we had to divert, safety first. But yeah, we stopped, grabbed 5 gallons of fuel at Redwing, and then continued. And this is sort of a nice, sort of fun flight. You go underneath the Bravo airspace in Minneapolis. We're VFR with at this point, no flight following. So you just sort of navigate yourself, make sure you don't get in the way of other airplanes, and make sure you're safely outside of the Bravo airspace. We did talk to Flying Cloud Airport's tower, because it shaves a few minutes for us to cross through their airspace, and they weren't busy, and they were more than happy to let us fly at 4,000 feet or whatever we were, directly over the airport through their airspace. No issues there. So here we are. I think we're going to get into the pattern for, we're setting up for the pattern for Buffalo Airport. And there she is. We grabbed our fuel while we're here, and then we just pushed the airplane back into a spot. As usual, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Return video coming up soon.